Yeah, good job, Bards. Good job.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome, adventurers, to this week of AdventureCheck. Chat is already fucking savage.
I'm not in chat yet. Let me go see.
I actually have to get in chat properly as me.
They're just ripping Matt apart for, I'm going to say, valid reasons.
It's always valid. What are you talking about?
So, thank you all for joining us tonight. We've got another fun and investigative session lined up for you. Unless, of course, the players take it in a complete opposite direction I did not foresee, which is entirely possible. So let's get right into it.
The fact you don't expect that is kind of shocking.
I mean, I expect it to go in the complete opposite direction. I just can't expect what that direction is.
Fair enough.
You see the little catch-22 there? It's a little difficult.
A little bit.
So let's get into a brief recap from last week.
You got a minute,
Jake-
go!
See, done. Done. That good. That
We're not counting that.
good. So last week, the Fellowship did some investigating around Lake Town to find where perhaps a trader might be, or what in fact these woodman emissaries might be doing. They conned their way into the uppity district of Lake Town, and then all the way into Town Hall, where trade negotiations were going on between merchant families and elves and dwarves of the surrounding lands. And of course, they came across a very well-known merchant in the area known as Armand, who is also now known as the Trade Prince. The Fellowship split up briefly to investigate individuals. Callan here took it upon himself to investigate the Master of Lake Town and gave him a paranormal activity scare.
That was great.
Yes, I remember. Matt told me that when he was hanging out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where that one was gonna go, but that was fun. Meanwhile, the rest tried to eavesdrop on some of the merchants and track a few, and couldn't really get too much valuable information other than the fact that there seems to be some obviously big discussions going on with trade negotiations, treaties, and apparently some infighting-esque turf war between merchant families in Lake Town. Later on, they were able to find the two woodman emissaries, or at least what they were believed to be emissaries. They were in the Adventurers Guild. Spoke with them briefly. They seemed to be hesitant to reveal much of anything. But upon investigation of their room, it was discovered that they had a note from Saywin that only said, "Pick up the helm from Sfior." And of course, a whole bunch of other shenanigans happened that I didn't get into, because I'm pretty sure they might come up in just conversation. So that is where we left off, as the Fellowship ended their evening investigating the Woodman and turned themselves in to get some rest. And we come to the next morning in Lake Town. Four of you meet down in your inn to grab some food that came with the room and discuss your next moves.
Let's see.
Well, good morning to you.
Good morning to you as well, Vali. I hope you slept well.
Not too bad.
Anelia
That's good to
has
hear.
her nose in her journal, and without thinking, she responds in Quenya, "Good morning."
Yes, what she said. To Volley, who's the only one who does not speak it, pretty much.
Oh, sorry. Good. good morning.
One of these days you'll teach me some more Sindarin, or someone will. From be hanging out with elves.
Dude, good morning.
I'm certainly happy to.
I could teach you all the swear words.
Of course you would.
I suppose that may come in handy in some situations.
But yes, we should discuss our plans for the day. I think we should seek out this Svior. Svior?
Fior?
Yes, however you say that name. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Sounds like it does.
Well, not like Anelia or Callan here does.
Anywho, what we
So,
discuss,
We have this
the way the
letter.
names roll.
Or no, we saw this letter. We don't have it, but it spoke about getting a helm from this person whose name we are having slight trouble with.
Svior.
Sviors.
Yes.
So, yes. I say we go seek him out.
Yes, let's. I imagine. Let me see. You know, perhaps the innkeep will know more about it. My first guess is they're probably some sort of armorsmith, maybe perhaps. If a helmet.
We can ask around some of the staff. Maybe they heard the names from people passing by.
Aye. Let us see what we can dig up.
Yes.
You go ask the barmaid.
I will go talk to the innkeep.
Innkeeper, I think barmaid. I'll go ask some of the staff if they heard anything.
Of course you're thinking of barmaid.
Before we do that, I just want to make sure we all are aware of, I guess, why specifically we are here, because I do know, or I did happen to remember that we were here on behest of Lady Galadriel about an emissary of the Elven King's Hall, and I do fear a little bit that this may stray us from our path ever so slightly of figuring that part out. However, having said that, if we didn't follow this trail that we are on now, we would not have figured more about the currency that we collected from Dol Guldur. So a part of me, what I'm trying to figure out now is whether all of this seems to be connected or if this seems to be a slightly different path than why we were originally sent here, if that makes sense.
Well, we know.
Well, we could send two people. Go ahead, Cannoneer.
I was gonna say, we know that whoever we're looking for has dealings with in the Elven King's halls.
Yes.
Who that is exactly, I don't think we figured out quite yet.
No, but now what we are looking on about is more involved with the woodmen and their dealings in their area, which still may have some sort of connection if Mugdred is connected by all of this and what's been happening in Dol Guldur. But that would be the only thing, I think. If these woodmen are not connected by anything that's been going on in Dol Guldur that we discovered, then again, this may be a minor distraction.
We could always split up.
I was gonna say we could send two to search for the
helm.
Yeah, for the helm, and then the other search for the Elven King's.
That guy. The emissary.
Yes.
Emissary. I couldn't think of the word.
because what was it? Armand said to essentially start by looking for the list of people who work with the Elven emissaries.
There's only a handful of merchants who do business in the Elven King's halls, and they're the ones who bring the coin we're looking for in here because it's specifically minted for them by the elves, if I remember correctly.
Right. So if we do decide to split, perhaps two of us can look more into what the helm is and what the woodmen have to do with it, and if they have anything more to do with anything else, and another two could try to look about in the city and figure out who or which specific merchants do work with these emissaries and the currency, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. How do we want to split it up?
We could do me and Callan here, and Anelia and Arachron.
I say I'm probably best suited to officer the original lead of the elven emissary.
So Arachron's going after the elven emissary. Sure, let's just go with what Vali said. Vali and I will pursue the helm. Anelia and Arachron can pursue the emissary.
Sorry. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Well, here you
What's
go.
a soda?
Thanks.
That doesn't look like a soda.
A beer soda.
It's an adult soda.
Soda.
Fair enough.
Very well. That works for me.
Well then, come Vali. We have a day of adventure and a merriment ahead of us.
Oh, goody.
I like how that whole thing started with basically with, guys, is this the main quest or do we get tangled up in the DM's shenanigans?
Both?
Do both and find out.
Yes.
I was sitting there for a split second going, wait, why are we here?
I thought.
Why
to be
are
fair,
we here?
So I said our
Why
last
are
group
any
was
of us
we're the
here?
true adventurers of Middle-earth. This is the jackasses of Middle-earth.
This is
We're here to-
episodic storytelling.
We are get caught by big thing. We're just a bunch of idiots in the woods. Yes, you clearly all look like a bunch of idiots in the woods.
This
We're
is
gonna
why
have
they did
orcs.
not invite us to that secret meeting at Elrond's place, guys.
Is this why Radagast ditched us? Even he couldn't take us?
We're too stupid for Radagast.
Well, that's just mean.
To
Too
be fair,
crazy for
Radagast
him.
isn't stupid.
He's just silly.
While the other party's like fighting 30 dudes with just two of us holding off their riches.
Arachron,
Yes.
you are good with Dalish and the customs here, just like Vali, correct?
Probably better than Callan here, but no.
Well, certainly better than me then, cause yes.
I am a man, so there I got that going for me. Of the
Wow,
men
we pulled that
people.
card.
Of men
Meta
people
weak.
compared to you being an elf from Ripon.
Yes, you are of the same race, basically.
Not like the man as the
right. No.
gender.
I understood what you
I
meant.
just want to clarify that for the stream.
I
I
want you
was gonna
guys
say, it's
to
like,
get
wow,
in the
we went
chat
there.
and rip Jake a new one.
No, because
No.
we all
Don't
know.
cancel us.
We all know last stream, Anelia had some minor failures at noting some different customs, so...
No, Mini Pie, Jake.
Rip Matt a new one? Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna call Larry in for character stealing.
Good. I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want any potential trouble like at the Merchants Guild, so I'll stay quiet for this a little bit longer.
Sounds good.
But the good thing is that splitting us up this way, we have an elf in each team, so to speak, so if we do need to cover the elven languages, we're still, you know what, let's continue forward.
That's why I
Considerate.
divided it like this.
But I speak Cinderin.
But I also speak Quenya, so you never know, I guess.
I definitely
Alright.
don't speak Quenya.
So the party is going to split.
That
Yeah,
always
how
ends
well
well.
did this? What happens
Dude.
last few times we've done this?
2 are going to track down
That's fine.
or follow the lead regarding the helm that Seowyn is apparently wanting. And the other 2 are going to continue the investigation regarding the coins found in Dumbledore and the potential traitor. Alright.
Callan here, do you still have the coins, or is it Volley?
I have the
Volley has a
coins.
bunch. I have one.
Perhaps you can share some of that or all of that with us if we're pursuing that and the emissary further. It may come in handy.
I say you take half, just in case we run into him also.
It's a good
Fair
idea.
enough. All right. How many is that?
I gotta take out my sheet here.
Half would be
Hold on.
30.
Well, for some well, technically 59 because I gave one to Matt.
Yeah.
So
Well, Matt or Callan here also stole one from the master.
Yeah, that's one I have. I'm keeping that one. That one's mine.
Yeah.
So you
So-
have all 60.
So
Okay,
give
so
us
then I'll give
give us 30 so that each team has Callan here or Fudge. Aracker.
Yes. Did someone call me?
No, sorry. I got mixed up with names for whatever reason. Aracker, and you can take them.
Okay, I'll hold on. So 30 coins. 30 story objective coins.
I mean,
You open your
they
you open your inventory, you hover over the coins, it says quest item.
Exactly.
they still work as
Everything.
currency though. They're still Gorin coins if you want to buy services.
Mm.
Or
There's quite a few services in this town.
No, not in this town. They're in Dale.
that face.
Hmm. Alright.
Hey Brian,
What?
remember that look you gave me shit for Mount Union? You had the exact same one.
So the 4 of you finish up your meals for the morning and gather your things and begin to set out. So which group would like to start first? Okay,
Wait, but we're
class,
gonna
you
ask,
all had your projects ready for today, so who would like to present first?
Callan here is ready.
I was saying, weren't we gonna ask the
Yes,
innkeeper?
we already
and,
had a plan,
Sure.
Volley, because we're a step ahead of the others.
Alright.
That's why I was saying it's like, weren't we gonna do something with that?
Alright, so Vale, or the 2 of you, you go up to the innkeeper behind the bar. Heavier set gentleman. What little hair he has left is combed over at the top, and he seems to be cleaning the countertop, but the work seems to be making him sweat just a bit.
Good day. Do I have his name?
Fucker.
Good day, fucker.
What's good?
Pulling up my NPC list. See, I've already
NPC.
gone in a direction I wasn't expecting.
That was odd.
What?
Discord just crashed on me.
Oh, well, welcome
Mine
back.
Mine does that every now and again.
Corey. Kori.
Ah, Corey, what a lovely inn you run here. I have been getting some of the best rest of my life while I stayed here.
It is about the rumor about rats in the food. I assure you that is not the case.
All I say
I'm
is your
I'm on a
food.
very tight-knit ship here.
Your food is very delicious, regardless of the spices in it.
Alright. Go. What can I do for you? Bye,
But
Lindsay.
Jeez.
Quick break and check.
my companion and I, we are here in town to pick up a helm from a man we have not met before, and I was hoping you could help guide us in the right direction. The man's name is Svor, Svior. He's, I imagine, either a merchant or a smithy of some sort. But like I said, we haven't met him yet, or else, you know, we'd be with him now.
Yo. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Callan here is just going to cough. And he's going to produce 1 silver penny on the counter.
He sees it land and picks it up. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell.
God damn it.
I just kind of like just glare at Callan here for a second, being like, I can't believe you thought that would work. Like,
Yeah,
I kind of look.
You could either check the merchant's district if you think it's a merchant, or just let someone peddling their wares. But honestly, the name sounds a bit dwarvish to me.
You know, it kind of does, doesn't it? It has that little ring to it.
Right.
Like,
Dwarves rings.
like hammers echoing under the mountain, right? That's their horse shtick, isn't it?
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm from the forest. Isn't that obvious?
That's about all I know. I don't know who it is, but it just sounds dwarvish to me.
Well, thank you very much. That's more than we had a minute ago. Have a good day.
Yeah, you as well.
And I'm gonna walk away, and as I walk away, I lean into Vali and I say, I have already forgotten his name. I could have sworn I wrote it down. But fuck me, right?
It's Corey, lad.
Ah, yes, you have a good memory.
So while we're here, I'm gonna ask at least like 2 employees, someone who seems like they've walked around the inn a little bit, maybe like heard, like, I don't know, I don't want to say like a caretaker, is just in like the restaurant, maybe like a waiter, waitress, I don't know what you want to call it in that point in time, but I just want to ask like one person from each staff. So I want to ask one person from like each and see if they heard anything or possibly know something.
Okay, just give me a charisma check.
I will help.
God.
Sure.
Please help.
The two of you wingmanning around the inn.
Howdy. How you doing?
Thank God.
Aren't you gonna talk to a barmaid anyways?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking the innkeeper was a barmaid. I was like, okay, we'll go ask them. They hear things.
16.
Thank
You ask around the staff of the inn. None of them really seem to know who this could be. Not immediately, at least. Most of them tell you they're usually accustomed to travelers or people coming in for a day or two and staying here. They don't usually get to know too many of like the merchants or traders that have set up shop permanently between here and Dale and the other surrounding areas.
Okay. So then we'll just go off our lead we got from the innkeeper.
So we either can go to the merchants district or the artisans district.
Let's try the merchants district.
Maybe we'll run into the prince again, and maybe he'll have more info for us.
I was thinking like the prince, and I was, oh yeah, Vermont.
Make way for the prince!
All right, let's make our way.
Onward! Adventure awaits! And we bust out of the inn to on a day that has weather and make our way to the Merchants Guild.
A day that has
Here.
weather.
I didn't want to narrate it too much out of your hands because you're the DM.
It is pretty overcast today. Probably gonna rain at some point in the day. As you guys head out across town to get to the merchants district, Anelia and Arakran, what are you two doing?
So, Yeah, Armand spoke about looking for the merchants here specifically that work with the elven emissaries. I almost said seminaries. That would have been weird.
God. Oh God.
That would have been bad.
Story.
So
That's a different campaign.
This is. I know we have the trigger on the channel, but I don't think Twitch allows that.
so I don't
What kind
know.
of quest is this?
Amelia, I didn't know you were having that much trouble back home.
So
She
I don't
lost
know
it.
if we can I don't know if we can go back to the Merchants Guild to try to maybe figure that out, or if there's like any information that we can find, like if there's like a fun special little meeting of sorts with just those groups of people, or I'm trying to think.
Wouldn't it be in the Elven Quarter, which is right next to the Market District?
We can, oh yeah, there is an Elven Quarter. Yeah, we can check there. That's smart. I forgot.
There's a River Trade Coal House in the Elven District.
Okay.
It's number 13.
Yeah, so we can yeah, that's right. So we can check around there and kind of scout a bit and
Now, that looks like the way into the city from a boat, though.
Mhm.
Then number 6 is the Glittering Gate, whatever that is. That sounds like a pub.
Well, let's start with the
The Guild Hall?
I would say either the Merchants Guild or the Elven Quarter and see what happens.
I mean, the Merchants Guild's on the way to the Elven Quarter, so...
Yeah, we can try there because I
That
know
demon guy is really unsettling.
yeah, and Armand did say to not directly. What did he say last stream? He said not to go directly to them because it will cause like more of a panic or something.
I wasn't here.
I was looking at Brian.
You think Brian's gonna give you the hint?
This demon dude.
He basically said that if you believe that there is a traitor within the Elven King's Hall, you probably don't want to go directly to them because you're going to incite panic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's fine.
Okay. Well then, maybe. How do we want to do this? I definitely think the Merchants Guild would be a good start. And then we can. Did we ask if Armand knew anybody who worked with the elves? Did we miss that kind of question? We can go back and ask if he's there.
So I don't remember. I don't think we did.
I don't think we actually did either. That might have been good to ask.
Or if he had an idea, he said he wasn't sure. But I don't know.
I don't quite.
Let me just start putting on all my NPC hats tonight.
We should pick up food and rations and stuff if we ever have to travel along again before we leave, too.
Of course.
All right, so what are you doing?
Merchants Guild.
I'm not wearing my glasses tonight, goddammit.
No, I don't want to see her again.
Well, you make your way over to the Merchants Guild Hall. And you
She liked you.
you see a woman with her glasses basically resting on the bridge of her nose, hair pulled tightly back into a ponytail, and seems to be fairly clean and wearing decent clothing. And she looks up as you two approach, and she kind of goes, as you guys walk up to the desk, and she's just sitting there, staring back. Can I help you?
Why do I feel like Lindsay would do that? in
Are
real
you
life, too?
mute now? Please speak.
No. I'm just looking for some elven emissaries if you happen to see any.
You mean the Sylvan emissaries? They're probably in the Elven Quarter.
Okay, have you seen any from the Woodland realm, perhaps?
That's mostly the Sylvan emissaries.
Okay. All right. Do you know where exactly in the Elven Quarter would they be setting up shop?
No. I work here in the guild hall. I don't make a point to know everything to do about the elves.
That's true. That's a fair point.
You got me there.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Now that'll be all.
Yes.
Work to do.
Oh God, it got worse.
Oh, how many seagulls are there?
Oh, jeez. Why is that double?
Two tracks playing over one another.
It's gonna be a fucking war here soon.
It's a birds. It's birds the movie.
I hated that movie so much.
I just stopped it. It should not be playing.
I still
One's
hear it.
still playing.
Well, that's weird.
I could
Is-
refresh my tab.
Yeah, go ahead and refresh because I think I stopped it. It's not playing on my end. That was weird.
Wow. Silence.
So,
All right. Now I guess we'll head to the Elven Quarter.
right.
Since the nice lady told us.
Yes.
Yeah, she loves us all so much.
Looking for the silver emissaries.
So you make your way across town yet again, looking for the Elven Quarter, and you cut through sort of town square as it starts to pick up during the day. Merchants are setting up shops. Bakers are beginning to set out there.
We got across town for a quarter. It's like right next. It's like an arm throw away.
From the guild hall? It's like right here.
Yeah, and then it's right here. Elven
Yeah.
Quarter. That's
Yeah.
Not far. That's not like over here.
I didn't say it was.
You said across town. That's not
That
really
is
across
technically
town.
across the town.
So I
You know what that
there we
means.
go.
It's not across the whole length of the town.
I closed the tab playing the music and it kept playing.
Nobody cares about your problems at the moment. We're arguing about the length of across town.
Now are we talking about width or length?
We're talking about girth.
Oh
Crazy.
my.
Let's see here.
Size matters. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Anyways.
Yep. So you head for the southwest area of Lake Town, which is known as the Elven Quarter. This section has been here since the town has been refounded and rebuilt since the desolation of Smog. And this is mostly where diplomats and emissaries and traders from the Woodland realm reside, or either for a period of time or permanently if they're permanent residents. So as you cross over into this area, you see a bit of an architectural change that seems more elegantly crafted and carved from the wood. More browns and golds in color. And of course, you see many more elves about.
All right, I think we're getting somewhere now.
Good job, you found
Do
the
there-
elves.
Do there seem to be any men yet at all among the elves?
In the Elven Quarter?
Yeah.
Give me a
Like
perception
walking
check.
about.
Give me a perception check.
Look,
16.
Nice. 18.
16. You look about as you guys make your way into like the main. Let's see. Main. Where is it? Yeah, about into this area that seems to be a little bit of a square in the district. where there's a bit more storefront-esque, small. It's sort of like a, not backwater is a word, but like a hidden plaza where there's a few shops and things to that sort. You look around, you don't see any men mingling about. You see elves pretty much exclusively, either setting up for the morning or leaving, like walking out towards other districts for the day.
Okay. What to do next?
Alan here, Vale, what are you guys up to? You went
Yeah.
over to the
Merchants Guild.
two of you literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
hey, what's up?
I
Yeah.
know those people.
I grab Callan here. I know them. I know them.
You walk in and you see a very familiar, exasperated, stern face of a middle-aged woman with her glasses resting on her nose, who looks up from her desk as the two of you approach, going, "This day is never going to end, is it?" Yes,
Did
how
I-
may I help you?
Hello. Those glasses, they look striking on you, by the way, if I do say so.
These old things.
Yes. They must have been worth quite a fortune.
No,
Volley just get-
heirloom.
Volley's just kind of just a little bit wide-eyed, like,
No, I'm thinking more of that the little girl meme from the backseat where she's like,
Well, you seem like you're the woman who knows what's going on around here. And so I have a question if you would point me in the right direction.
It depends on the question, but I'm willing to hear it.
That's all I can ask. I am looking for, I've come to understand, a dwarf named Svor, Svior. I'm looking to pick up a helm I had commissioned. I was wondering if is he a merchant, or to your knowledge?
Give me a persuasion check.
thank God Callan here is doing the talking.
17, and it still says Vidar. Oops.
When did Vidar have these good points?
17. She sort of looks up at you and scrunches her face like she's thinking. She's like, "I don't recognize the name. I'm sorry."
Can I insight check her, see if she's giving me the runaround?
Sure.
25.
Nice.
25. She seems honest in that she does not know the name, but she does seem to be withholding something.
I'm just going to just relax a little bit, relax my stance a little bit, and I'm gonna say, I get the feeling you know a little bit of everything that goes on in this town, and not much escapes your eyes. So, how about I make it worth your while? And I
What is happening?
slip a silver coin to her.
Okay.
She catches it, slides it over, and sort of stuffs it on one of the inner sides of her sleeve. I don't recognize the name, but I know where I can find this bit of information. Give me a few minutes. And she scoots back from the desk and walks off.
Ah, wonderful. You see, Vali, honey, when she's out of earshot, I say, you see, Vali, honey makes the medicine go down easier.
You certainly got away with words, Kellen, here. I'm way too blunt and to the point for this.
Oh, I got disadvantage coming up. Thanks, Mini Pie.
Good
Mini Pie
job,
going for
guy.
Yeah, I was saying, Mini Pie's going for blood on Matt tonight.
What you do to the poor guy?
A few minutes pass, and she comes back with a stack of papers, probably about that thick, loosely bound together by some twine. So basically a makeshift binder. She comes back and she sets it down and opens it up to a particular page and takes a round piece of glass and places it down and starts scanning through. Ah, here it is. Your sphere is not a merchant, they are a blacksmith. And the only reason we have records in here is because we will occasionally peddle her wares. She is a dwarf in Dale.
Oh, she.
Everything's coming together.
Oh my god, you are going to Dale.
Oh,
my
yeah, it's all
God.
coming together.
This is just like last group.
Somebody say Dale!
Is that a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas meme?
You know,
Oh shit, here we go again.
Vali.
Oh god, it's happening again.
Vali,
Oh my god, Battle Bards, why?
Dale is not that far away.
Oh god, it's a 3 times.
We are having some sound issues tonight. I apologize.
Oh
Very
god. The hellscape of marketing you're putting out there.
So if you commissioned a helm from her, and if we don't have it, she might still have it back at her shop.
Ah, very well. I will have to go and speak with her. I thank you so very much for your assistance. And perhaps the next time I'm free in town, we can get some tea, perhaps?
Tea would be lovely.
Isn't it so? Well, you just have a lovely day, and I hope you have no more headaches. And if you do, send them my way. I'll take care of them. And I wink and I walk out.
Toodaloo.
I'm just gonna say, thank you, ma'am, and I'm gonna turn and walk out, following Callan here, just kind of like in shock, like, what did I just witness?
Hey, I also offered tea with Armand. I'm offering tea with
Yeah, but
everybody.
You weren't that charming with Armand.
Oh, I
Honestly.
wasn't? Ah, that's a shame. I gotta work on it then.
Whatever floats your boat, elf. So,
So,
are we on our way to Dale?
Dale isn't that far away. Should we just go without telling the others?
No, we should inform the others.
We could leave a note. Come on. It'll just be you and me on the short road to Dale. It's just like a mini adventure with us two.
Let's leave word with the innkeeper, and when they come back, they can talk to him.
That works for me. Let's go.
Okay.
We're to Corey.
Alright, you guys make your way back to the inn where Corey is hard at work doing Corey things.
So I'm gonna walk up to Corey doing Corey things.
Mm.
Excuse me, lad.
Yeah.
We're heading out of town, me and my companion here. We have 2 companions that are in town, and we were hoping that you can inform them of where we went.
The 2 you were with this morning?
Yes.
Sure. I can take a message.
Just tell them that their friends went to Dale on a little trip.
Alright. Friends. Dale.
Is there anything you need picked up in Dale while we're there, Corey? You've been such a hospitable host.
No, all my goods here are domestic.
Respect that.
Thank you, lad. And
Amen.
I'm gonna take a note from Count Here's playbook, and I'm gonna slip him a silver penny.
You guys are making it rain today. You can remove one silver piece.
I already did. I was planning on this. Thank you, sir. And I'm gonna pass him the penny.
Very generous of you.
Old Abe Lincoln.
Well, let us go, Avali. The road waits for no one.
Yes, let's make haste.
So you guys head off towards the main gate of Lake Town and across the bridge to the mainland and start heading for Dale. Anelia,
Toodaloo.
Aracarin.
Bye.
You said
The
there
two
were.
of you, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the two of you are standing in essentially the center of the Elven Quarter in Lake Town.
And you said there were people setting up shop, or did I mishear that?
There's elves. There's setting up a small plaza square.
Do I happen to see any of them right now looking like they're playing around with the currency that we know about, or is it too hard to tell from afar?
Like playing around?
Yeah, like they're counting, like someone counting it, or like putting it away or storing it or something. Like when someone is setting up shop or closing shop, they will kind of count the money or just kind of organize it and prepare it for the day or whatever.
Give me a perception check.
25.
25. You do see one elf off in the corner. That seems to be outside of like a bakery of sorts. Who seems to be handling a small leather pouch. He pulls out a few, and they seem to be coins of some make.
Find our guy. I haven't seen anything.
What was that?
Find anything? I haven't seen anything.
There's someone over there that looks to be running a bakery that I can see having some of that coin. Perhaps we can walk up to him and maybe start talking to him and ask some questions. I feel like Callan here should be here.
Hello, Fred. Let's go get it.
Callan here needs to be everywhere.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread.
So.
Let's approach.
Oh God. Okay, sure.
All right.
We'll approach.
You brought the idiot. Good job.
Oh, no.
You
Get him, Aracrid.
You walk up. There's a tall, slender elf. Is pretty pale. Long blonde hair. He's wearing sort of brown clothing, like simple hides. And he's wearing an apron that seems to be like, stained in the front of it.
So I'm going to ask him in Cinderin if he knows Cinderin. Or would you prefer what the other language?
Oh, wow.
No, come on, let this play out.
Yes, let the idiot do his work.
He responds, I do speak Sindarin. How can I help you?
I'm going to take a... Let me see what goods you got for bread. Seems you are a bakery, right? This looks like a bakery.
I do run a bakery here in Lake Town. I
think I killed Lindsay.
I make a variety of elven breads, but I've also begun to bake more in the barding culture of baking as well.
Well,
So
I never
make everything.
Well, I never had any barding bread. I am familiar with some elven bread, like Lambris bread.
Is there something in particular, or would you like to sample something?
I would love a sample.
Very well. Let's see. He goes over to a loaf of the far left side of the table and cuts off a small piece and hands it over. It's essentially like a sourdough.
I'm just gonna get crumbs like all over. Oh, And I'm gonna realize that I'm starting to eat too much of sample, and I hold it over to Nelly. One swung with like a mouthful.
You can finish that sample. Is there like a cheesy bread?
This is what we're doing.
I've heard legends speak of something called a Texas toast.
Ich mochte Käsepulpette.
Ay.
Just sample 6 hours of bread in a section.
He gestures to essentially like the middle of the table where there seems to be more like dessert based baked goods. And there's like basically a cheese Danish there.
I would like to buy the cheese Danish, please. Actually, can you confirm if you take my friend's currency here?
Oh yeah.
How much do you have the coins on you? Can you take them out?
Yeah, I got some of these. Are these good here? And I hold out some story quest item coins.
Link it in chat, please. Do you take shift left click?
Is that weird? It doesn't work.
Yes, I can accept that. It's from my people, and it will be widely accepted here as well. So as long as you have what you are looking for, or have enough to purchase, I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you. I apologize if that seemed a little bit foreign. Obviously, we are not from here, and we came across this currency, but it seems like only some are taking this and some are not. So I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, we have our wood elf friend. He ran off without better explaining all of this. You've ever seen a flamboyant, wispy type of wood elf guy? Just run.
You just described our king.
Damn.
Well, these coins are minted in the Woodland Realm specifically for barter and trade and
Don't count here's not a king.
of men. Callan here?
That's my friend's name. I don't know if it's a popular name.
Arakrin, let him speak.
Oh,
It's
yeah, sorry.
they're minted in the Woodland Realm specifically to use to barter with the other lands of men. In the Elven King's Hall, we really have no need of currency and trade of such things. It's mostly a design and things for men. So we mint these specifically for that. So pretty much anyone here in Lake Town and probably even Dale will accept these.
I see. So is this specific to this Elven quarter here, or are there shops outside of here within Lake Town that will all shops in Lake Town take these, or is it specific men?
From my understanding, to men, gold is gold. They don't care where it comes from.
Ah, yes, that's fair enough. Well, thank you for the Danish.
Ah, yes, that's 1 copper.
1 copper of that currency, or a regular thing?
Copper.
Okay.
Regular copper.
I got confused for a second.
The value of gold,
currency
silver,
here.
and copper is in their weight.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to. Oh, as I was wondering if you could fill us in on something. As we traveled here, we were overhearing meetings about trade agreements between here and the Elven King's Hall, and it seemed to be causing some sort of commotion. Do you happen to know anything about it?
A little above my realm of knowledge. Though from my understanding, the men of Lake Town feel a bit threatened by the prosperity of Dale. So they fear that if Dale grows more in financial power, that they may soon overshadow Lake Town and threaten their independence.
I see. Do you think that will affect... Do you think their potential quarrel with each other will affect you trading with either of them at all.
It could, in time, depending on how safe it is to trade. If the roads between the Elven King's Hall and here become treacherous due to some sort of squabble amongst the men, then we will, of course, rescind our trade. But that is my personal opinion.
All right. Have you heard of any recent emissaries from the realm? We're thinking about heading over that way at some point on our way back to the Woodman realm, and figured we stop by there since the
Emissaries from the Woodland Realm.
yeah.
Nobody knew, no. Not in some time.
Okay.
Is there somebody in particular you're looking for?
What was that thing she said, Anelia, at the merchant hall? Silver something somethings.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
The Sylvan Emissaries?
Yeah, those people.
Oh, duh. Okay, I totally misunderstood you. I was like, silver what?
Sylvan Emissaries.
Yes, what was it, the raft elves?
There's
What they
Raft
call them
Elves
here.
and Sylvan Emissaries.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're looking for one of the Raft Elves or a Sylvan Emissary? Hydrate.
Sounds good.
Kevin.
Yes, we were curious if they were in town since we were overhearing about the trade agreements, and we were just curious of.
Which ones? The Sylvan Emissaries? Or the
Yeah.
Raft Elves?
The
The
silver.
emissaries.
I see. I believe there are a few in town, yes. They're merely trustworthy followers of the king. They're here to negotiate and delegate in foreign lands and essentially speak for King Thranduil.
Oh, we definitely don't want to piss any of those off. What do they usually look like? Because I'm a pretty big idiot.
They will probably travel with a guard or two and are a bit more finely dressed than such as myself.
I think you're dressed pretty nicely.
I'm dressed to work today. I'm not dressed to speak.
Oh, how much for 15 of these fancy wood elf coins? How much bread?
That would be a silver and 3 copper.
If you run out, but we want to continue purchasing things here and whatnot, is there any sort of way to potentially get more?
I wanted bread, not
No, more of the currency, like a trade of something else in order to obtain more of this currency to keep using. You know, like at Chuck E. Cheese when you play games to use the coins and
wanted
then get
bread.
the tickets and then buy stuff.
What's Chuck E. Cheese? You're speaking weird things. Is this a Rivendell thing? These Rivendell elves are not.
You
really
said soda
all
earlier.
there.
You could potentially speak with one of the emissaries or go to the Elven King's Hall and see if you could procure some. Otherwise, it's just a matter of trade from merchants who already have them.
See.
Yeah.
This
Does that
world
answer
is
your-
Chuck E. Cheese.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you. Perhaps we will have to go. I'm sure we will have to find someone who can help us obtain more of this, because we're already spending a lot here just because of your goods, which are delicious, by the way.
I
Distanish is
still
really
want to
great.
buy some bread.
So if you don't mind me asking, you're looking for an emissary that uses this currency? What for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious. It's not often we have people coming in here asking.
No, it's we came across this currency, so we were curious about it, and then as you can
He's a
see,
big history nerd.
we just started using this. Yes, I have a big journal. And so we were curious about it, and then obviously just started using it here, and then thus we were just curious about getting more of it to use it more, since that seems to be the routine here. We're not from here, like I said, so
If your goal is to get more of that, I suggest you take up mercantilism.
I see. Well,
How about a couple loaves of bread?
Loaves? How many?
How about 3 loaves of bread? It's pretty good bread. I kind of like bread.
3 would be 5
Let's
silver.
get this bread.
5 silver. Okay.
yes, at this rate, we'll definitely need to find more.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, I'll give up 5 silver pieces. I don't have that many in these coins, so I'll have to give you the normal silver.
Yeah. You should only have gold in those coins.
Oh, I have
The 30 coins that you got from Valley are only gold.
okay. So I'll give him 1 gold. Since they're gold.
1 whole gold. Ting! And let's see, what is that?
Story objective gold coins.
Yeah, he hands you back 15 silver in change.
Yeah, buddy.
1 gold for. Thank you for stopping by this morning. I
Of course.
appreciate your patronage, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yes, apologies for any of the confusion, but we do appreciate your time and for answering our questions.
I got 3 loaves of bread.
Ask
No,
about the
not a problem.
Silmaril.
What?
Nah, nothing. I'm just being silly.
Well, Oracular, let's take your bread
Yeah, bread.
and
It's like playing this idiot because he just
let's
Oracle's like, mission accomplished.
so face value. I got bread.
Hey, he wanted to stock up on rations.
That's true, he did. This is hard because I'm no longer the talker, and I'm like,
No, don't put your book on your head. You're gonna look like a crazy person.
No.
So where would we like to go from here?
Well, now we know the emissaries are fancier dressed and they might have a guard. So now they should be easier to spot.
Yes,
Oh,
the
on my
guard,
monitor.
the guard, the guard tidbit was helpful. We can either go back to the inn and see if the other 2 have arrived, and we can inform them, or we can stay here and keep a lookout for a bit and see if we find anybody with walking around with a guard.
To do that, we could eat the bread.
Yes. Okay. You eat your bread, and I will keep an eye out. We can sit.
Look and eat, Anelia. Come on now.
Okay. We'll
You
do
were
that.
smarter than that. You're pretty book smart. I can use my mouth and my eyes.
So,
Yes. Okay. So let's find
Not
a
equipped
spot.
to handle this level of stupid.
Yeah, Anelia is just kind of like, in all of my travels. So I'm gonna look for a spot that looks nice and pleasant to sit at, with some nice scenery, but still capable of people watching.
My favorite
And-
pastime. People watching.
Yes. And when that spot is found, Anelia will sit down, take out her journal, and like she did in front of the main courthouse, she's just going to start sketching to look inconspicuous, but see if she will find anyone that fits the description of an emissary and or guard of emissary.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. You walk over on the other side of this square, and you find a small bench. Though it still looks like it'll probably rain any moment now.
I also gonna look while eating bread.
A 20. Arakan, go ahead and give a perception as well, since you're looking at
I
16.
have advantage, Tara.
16 and a 20.
I'm like hard gnawing on the end of a bread. I'm not like breaking. I'm just like
Just hanging out.
Oh my god. I'm better at researching books, not talking to people, and social engineer.
But I did that as a dumb person. She's a nerd.
That wasn't even social engineering. It was just having a conversation.
Nerd.
True.
Some time passes. It gets to about noon.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Minnie.
And the rain begins to start trickling, so it just starts to sort of spit rain. And
Put my cloak on.
you throw up your gray cloak. You guys look out, and some of the vendors begin to sort of pack up and move back inside. And as you see life begin to move back and forth across the square, you see two elves wearing leather armors and cloaks with quivers and bows on their backs. And in between them is another elf with no armor, but goldish, gold and bronze-esque trimmings of a long, elegant robe that seems to be walking through.
Look.
Yes, I see him. Don't keep eating.
Okay. Do you need a cloak? I got this other cloak. I don't know if you have rain protection.
Yes, I have my cloak, and her hood is already up to protect her hair.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
So what do you do?
They're walking away.
Are you walking into the square?
There's a courthouse here, right? Or something? Toll house?
On the glittering gate. There's a toll house way over here.
Where
This is the glittering gate, which sounds like a pub. I'm guessing.
are you asking if there's a courthouse in the elven
Yeah.
quarters? No.
I'm gonna wait for. Do I hear them speak with my elf ears? Oh no, wait, no, that's elven eyes. Never mind.
I hear what they're saying with my elven eyes.
No.
See the words on the page.
I'm gonna Arakan, how sneaky do you currently feel?
Not sneaky. You see all this heavy stuff?
I see.
I forgot you got that big shield, didn't you?
Big shield and medium armor.
That's what it was.
Then,
Hey, fucking shield.
if you would like, you can stay here, and I will see which way they may be. Or well, we can either try to follow them quietly, or one of us can try to follow them quietly, or we can come up with another conversation that will get them to talk to us.
I don't think they want to talk to us in the rain. I don't want to talk to anybody in the rain.
The individuals have turned a corner, and you can no longer see them.
Okay, I'm
we should
going
probably
to
follow the
get up and
normal-
go. I'm gonna try to be quiet and at least peek around the corner to start with to see where they're going.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Lol.
Okay.
Gonna hold my bread and keep it from the rain and act like I'm trying to run away from the rain.
My journal is still out in my hand because I acted quickly once they.
Okay. You quickly scramble over to the next street and peek around the corner. and you see pretty much like the calf and the boot disappear behind like another alleyway, probably about 5 to 8 feet down as you turn. So as you get over there, it looks like they walked down and then immediately turned. So you just catch a glimpse of them going that way.
I'm gonna keep trying to.
What I missed.
I'm gonna keep trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to follow them quietly, just to see if they stop somewhere or just where the crap they're going.
You move up about 8 feet to that alleyway and peek around as you get up there to see if they're doing, and you notice that it is a dead-end alley, and the 2 guards have their bows immediately trained on you the minute you turn the corner.
Oopsie boopsie.
Why are you following us?
Oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to cause any sort of alarm. I was just, I wasn't sure who you might be, and if this, if the questions I had or that I had might be.
I act like I'm running up looking for her because I don't know where she went.
Give me you're acting like you're looking for her?
I'm not. I'm actually looking because she ran ahead.
Oh, okay.
Of me. I'm just gonna run down that corridor and go. And now, yeah, my bread's gonna get wet. Where are you?
Oh, jeez. This is gonna be real bad.
I came here with my friend, and now I can't find her.
This is gonna be real bad. Real quick. Okay.
Y'all are so fucked.
Yes, I was just trying to confirm who you were. And Orakun, you found your bread. That's great.
No, I have my bread. I'm trying to keep my bread dry.
Yes,
Oh, hey, look, elf guards with bows. Those look
Hey.
dangerous.
We seem to have I seem to have bothered them, and I did not mean to. I apologize. I was are you an emissary here by any chance?
Pardon my French. She's a Rivendell elf. They're apparently a little cookie in the brain.
And he loves bread.
The
Who doesn't love bread?
the non-armored elf steps between the 2 guards and gestures them to lower their bows ever so slightly, and the 2 do, but not fully, so they don't completely unnotch the arrows. They still have them completely drawn, but they're just pointed downwards.
You want some bread?
Shush.
What has become of my kin in Imladris?
Not good, apparently, because she's just crazy.
No, I
This is
apologize.
great.
It's been it has been quite a journey from me from home, as you know, it's a long way from there right now, and to be honest, I am a little new at traveling here, and I am a lot younger than I look, so I apologize for the
I am an
immaturity that
elf,
is
I can
currently.
tell.
I apologize for the immaturity
Yeah.
that is currently showing, but since I got here, I got really interested in the mercantilism that is showing here, and my friend and I here came across some of
Slowly
this.
cover her mouth like, shh,
No.
you're talking too fast.
No, my friend and I found some of this currency here, and we were really curious about it, and so we were looking to see what the potentials were of starting something here with the currency and being a part of the trade here. And
Give me a deception check.
Fudge!
No.
If you are looking to set up a storefront in Lake Town, and you are from Rivendell, why approach an emissary of the Elven King?
No, this is what she's a little kooky, Rivendell elves. We found some of these coins, and I'll hold out a couple, along our way here, and bought some good bread with it. We got some good bakers here. And she just wanted to know a little bit more about the coins themselves. Because
What is there to know?
she's a big history buff, so she has to know everything. So anytime we find a ruin or a tree with markings or somebody with 2 hours of storytelling, we have to sit and listen to every detail because she has to write everything in that bloody journal.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
These coins were minted in the Elven King's Hall. What more do you need to know?
Probably like just their purpose and just what.
Purpose? Are you daft?
Well, I don't see why elves need much money. Don't you
They're
guys
the
have like?
only things that the world of men will accept.
That is true.
In
We are
order to
pretty
do
dumb.
proper delegations and diplomacy, or to at least procure anything of value in these lands, they demand coin. So we have these minted to accomplish such things.
Metal. Aren't we good about student metal? Would you like a drink and we can get out of this drab rain?
I most certainly would not.
Damn.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I am late.
In a dead alley.
Well, I apologize. It is nice to meet you. Name?
Guys, I've been alive 28
Yes,
years.
it was
Hot
nice to
damn.
meet. Can I help you more?
Not in a name, but okay, bye.
Okay, let's go now. You still want that drink? You can come find us.
You guys might want to visit a butcher shop, because damn, you butchered that.
Oh.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Cry.
Huh?
Cry.
Oh, well, that's a bonus action.
Yeah, but you almost got yourself killed.
Well, I tried. I am
But did you die, though?
way better
we
at. I am much better at combat than any of this, and
Same. This was the
Yeah.
worst idea. But we found him. I don't know why he went down the dead alley unless he saw him. But let's hide out over under this, out of the rain, and maybe they'll come out.
Are we still standing right there, or did he
We're in
leave
the
us?
other. We're in another street. We're in the outside street because we left.
He walked away. They pretty much promptly leave that alley after that encounter.
Is it okay?
And then the rain begins to pick up.
I don't know. What other ways do we have of figuring out who these specific merchants are that might be working with these elf and emissaries? Is there an inn here?
Elf Tavern. Pub.
Yes.
Give me a perception check.
Oh my gosh, your rolls tonight.
Lindsay, just stop rolling tonight.
Just stop playing.
I'm the one with
No, don't stop
disadvantage
playing.
still.
Raccoon, you might want to start carrying this a little bit.
Okay, well, try. Carry as hard as I can try.
I was gonna say.
I built this so wrong, but it's so funny the way I built it, though. I'll now use my tower shield as a giant umbrella for the two of us.
Ding, 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 ding.
There's no inns over here.
Is there a hangout spot?
Their
What-
beer garden.
Where do all the cool elves
Where
hang
do all
out?
the cool elves exactly?
Give me a lore check.
Oh boy,
You don't want me making it.
I got it. No, I don't.
All right, you're not allowed longer to roll.
Um,
You're not a
Yeah.
elf, you're a nerd elf. Duh.
You are walking around trying to find something or somewhere to try to plot your next move or find a clue or something. You turn a corner and you immediately bump into somebody, get knocked on your ass.
That sounds great. Okay.
Oh,
Well, I fell backwards.
my nose.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I get up. I brush myself off.
What'd you do?
Are you all right? What? Let me see your nose. Let me see your nose. Is it?
Don't let her fix your nose.
Is it bad?
Give me a medicine check.
Don't let her fix your nose.
He broke it in my nose.
Oh,
my
okay.
gosh.
What happened to letting you roll? Who said you could roll?
18. It seems fine, but you do notice that this is a man, not an elf.
Here. I have something for that. It's the last of it, so it's not much, but I have a little bit of I don't know, something. Just use healing hands and just kind of like gently tap the nose with the with with
Okay.
some sort of like pasty looking thing from crushed up herbs.
Okay. Some pasty looking thing. All right. Yeah, so you take a moment to stem the pain in his nose. that you-
Inflicted.
Ugh.
I am very sorry. I did not mean to run into you. I was just trying to just get out of the rain, and I was speaking in Quenya the whole time and you were a man. Hi.
Hello. I was understanding.
Oh,
This is fun.
Oh. it is day that I fine.
You look very perplexed. Is something wrong?
It's been a day. I apologize. My friend here used all the money to buy bread, and now we're out of this currency, and we're just trying to figure out what to do here. We're brand new here.
I have currency.
Not a lot left.
No.
What brings you to the Elven Quarter?
She's an elf. She likes elf things.
Well.
Very well. I will leave you to it. Good day. Apologies for bumping into you. He begins walking off.
He's not really wrong.
Oh, jeez. I was gonna ask more questions.
He begins walking off.
Tackle him! Tackle him! Don't let him get away! Channel Vita!
Where can we get you a drink since my friend is so rude and
I am sweating.
now you're getting rained on because I left you and I'm now holding the shield over him.
A drink would be lovely if
Yeah.
you can find any Darwinian wine in this place.
Where would that be? I am not.
Well,
from
ordinarily, I know a guy, but the last import did not make it. So,
Maybe he's got some stash. Maybe we can squeeze him a little extra.
I assure you he doesn't.
Did something happen with the import? Oh, I heard about the fangs of smoke around here. Are they causing problems?
Oh, most likely it was them. But I really have no real idea about what happened. All I know is that the import did not make it. And odds are it was probably stolen, or I don't know. My entire business is going under now at this point.
Oh, what do you trade in or business?
I am an importer. So all sorts of things. I work with other merchants in order to procure goods beyond Lake Town and ensure that they arrive and get to their destinations, and I take a tax on doing so as they use my services and means to get things from point A to point B. So I dabble on a little bit of everything.
How far out have they been attacking?
The Fangs?
Yes.
Well, it started in just Dale and a little bit of Lake Town, and they started branching out as far as the edges of the Long Lake. And I think they've begun to try and hit some trade routes between Dale and Erebor. And rumor has it they're trying to be bold enough into the elf path in Mirkwood. But there's no hard facts on any of this. It is all merely speculation.
Well, maybe we could help. We are, my friend, even though she's a babbling buffoon with history and stuff, we are adventurers and we have some other party members in town. Maybe we can help out.
Well, that would be lovely and a stroke of luck for me. My name is Var.
Hi, Var. I am Arachnid. Oh, you have to
lovely.
take the other hand. I have the shield in this hand.
Lovely. I was coming here to see if one of my contacts was able to import one of their goods. But it seems a stroke of luck I've run into you, quite literally.
Yes. Thanks to Anelia over there. You want some bread? I just got this before it started raining. It's still hot.
I'm good, thank you.
No?
So, how about we return to one of the inns or taverns back in the main port of town, and we can discuss further.
Sounds good. Let's go. Come on, Anelia. Get up off the ground there.
I'm standing, but okay, let's go.
Excellent. So you accompany Var back to the tavern where you guys were staying in the inn. As you walk in, it's picking up. There's several people sitting down for meals, drinking, being boisterous. But as you immediately walk in, the innkeep eyes you from across the room. I got a message for you.
Yes.
See. Ah, there it is. Your friends went to Dale. Why? And that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I am
Well, I
so
gave him the message.
flustered.
Welcome back to this train wreck of a session.
Oh, I have the same beer in my fridge.
I hope you all
I got the
are-
right back.
I immediately went for one during break. I was like, I'm done.
Yes, I hope you all enjoyed Act 1 of tonight. We're going to move on to Act 2. So no ad tonight. We're having sound issues, so we haven't used enough of it, really. So we're just going to get right back into it. Let's see. So Anelia and Arachnid have found a new friend. And have gone back to the inn in Lake Town to discuss things further with him. Upon arriving, they were informed that their companions had gone to Dale.
Oh, okay. Did they say why?
No, just told me they had messages all I had to say. I fulfilled mine to the bargain. Green wipe as we pan over.
Vale, do you ever feel like it was probably a mistake putting Anelia and Arachnid together? I just have a bad feeling.
No, it's fine. It's not like they can mess up and talking to anybody. They have a nailer.
Oh, you guys, I'm so glad you guys are so confident in my character, aka me.
Well, let us see if we can find our little dwarven mistress here in Dale. There are also
Yes, hopefully it'll be an easy find.
there are also some interesting activities we could partake while we're here.
Hmm.
Oh, I know of 2 places where we could have some fun, such as the Entwives Grove and the Iron Warg.
The Iron Warwick. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before? It's a coincidence.
It must be.
Well, work, then pleasure.
Work then pleasure, indeed. Let us go.
All right. So you guys have made your way into Dale. It's pushing about evening now. It took you pretty much half the day to get here. So unless there's anything in the evening you want to do, we can fast forward to the next day.
Oh, okay, so it's evening already.
Yeah, by the time you got here on foot, it's pretty much early evening.
Yeah. Well, it's evening, so I mean, we could just do pleasure first, right?
Yes, we could have some fun.
Very well. What sounds more interesting to you, the Iron Warg or the Entwives Grove?
We could check out the autumn work.
See, 1 hour 46 minutes is when Matt says that. That's going to be a soundbite. Why not pleasure first?
Well,
To the Iron Warg, then. Whatever that is. I guess I have to ask around where the Iron Warg is, because Callan here doesn't know.
Well, if you said that out loud, you soon hear piercing through the night. Psst, hey. You.
Yeah, me.
Hey. Yeah, you. Give me.
I'll go on over.
You walk over to a dark alley.
I'm gonna follow.
Nothing
I'm
can
gonna
go
follow
wrong.
Callan here.
Nothing wrong in a dark alley. Yeah, come here. Come close. Hey, you looking for the Iron Warg?
We are.
Yeah, it sounds good. Go ahead. All right. Well, you're looking for a place. You gotta ask for the Warg's den. All right. Just walk on inside. It's out in the old quarter.
The old quarter? Do I gotta say it like that?
The old quarter.
The old
What,
quarter.
say it like what? I'm just saying old quarter.
Old quarter. Yeah, I'm saying it normally.
You're saying perfect. That's great. Great. Perfect. Yeah, it's over in the old quarter, and you ask to see the den. Yeah. Get me?
Oh, I get
Den.
you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. You never saw me.
What an empty alleyway, Volley.
But yes.
So I'm gonna find a guide, I guess.
All right.
And I'm just gonna say, I'm looking for the Warg's Den. I'm led to believe it's a tavern in the old quarter.
Yeah.
I
So
get-
you head off over across the river and the one bridge. It's a small hole in the wall. It probably can fit maybe about 5 people.
Well,
But
Warg 2, so that's less than half.
yes, yes.
Good
Enjoy
day.
yourselves.
You too.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you
make
guys
my
make
way to
your-
the Iron Warg.
Make your way over to the old quarter, which is a bit more of a rundown area of town. It was one of the first places pretty much decimated during smog. And you turn down an alley looking up and down, trying to figure out where this place might specifically be, and you eventually find a cast iron sign sitting outside or atop of a doorway that appears to be in the shape of a warg.
I'll go in.
And, yep, you walk
I
up
will strut on in.
You walk up the stoop,
Yeah, I'm walking.
and you walk in, and it's a small room that it opens up into. A couple of chairs and probably about a 3.5-foot bar with a one man sitting behind it. It almost looks like a small living room in like a studio apartment or something like
Mhm.
that. So it just seems to be like somebody's home that this is. uh,
How quaint.
yeah, like a speakeasy kind of thing.
You might say this
So-
is quite perfect, wouldn't you, Valley?
Good.
Barkeep looks up at you. Why are you saying it that way?
I jest. It's an inside joke. I apologize.
Can I get you something?
Yes, I've heard that your den is the talk of the town.
Oh, it was just recently redone. Would you like to see it?
I most certainly would.
All right. He comes out from behind the bar, takes you into an off room that's a smaller sort of tea room, 2 chairs and a bookcase, and off to the next to the bookcase is just a solid wall. And he walks up to it, does a sequence of knocks that are also echoed back. And the wall sort of juts out a bit and then pushes out forward, revealing a false wall. And the guy steps off to the side and gestures down the stairs that, as far as you can see, pretty much go down several feet and is lit by small candles going down the whole way.
Well, this was
Loud.
what I was thinking.
Wow. Whoa, computer.
This is
Don't-
bringing back
Don't
memories.
freak out on me.
It's too late.
Yeah. Just freaked the fuck out. Yep. So you guys make your descent downstairs. You get about halfway and you hear a cacophony of noise of just mix of cheering, breaking of objects, screaming occasionally, and grunting.
Ooh.
And you get about 3/4 of the way down and you're hit with like, a smell of stale alcohol and body odor.
Have you been in such a place before, Valley? I must admit, this is a new experience for me.
I've been in my fair share of taverns and brawls. Nothing quite like this, though. Never had a secret entrance to somewhere you could fight. Somewhere you just go piss off the nearest biggest guy. Next thing you know, you're having a bar fight.
You're good at fighting, are you not?
I'm not a pushover.
Perhaps we can work something out here.
Oh my god.
What are you recommending, Elf?
You fight, earn us some extra money, and I assume they exchange money here.
Let's get down there and see what's going on first.
Good call.
You get to the bottom and the whole area just suddenly opens up to the size of a basement that does not make sense for the building you just came from. It is quite probably triple its size for the most part. You see idle guards that do not seem to be wearing the attire of the town guard, lined, spaced out across the room, this perimeter. You find a bar off to the right, and then essentially like a loosely walled off section of the room over in this area that has people behind it that seem to be either discussing with people or moving back and forth, and they seem to be hauling like equipment and weapons. But for the most part, people are standing around tables with ale, food, or gathered around pretty much what looks like a sand pit that drops down probably about 6 to 7 feet.
Is there a fight currently going on? Sounds like it.
There is currently a fight going on, and there's people very much standing over the pit, either cheering or egging on whatever is going on down there.
Come, Valley. Let's see what the what's going on here. There must be somebody who can tell us how this works. If there's a chance to earn, I smell a chance to earn money.
Someone say money.
I said money.
He looks at you, narrows his eyes like, I think I know you. Huh? What brings you here, friends?
Just looking to have a good time, perhaps make some coin tonight.
Fortunately, we're not taking sign-ins tonight. We ordinarily do, but tonight's the night where the champion is defending his title against the previous winners. So, we're not really having walk-ons, if you will, but we have discounted ale.
Can I?
So you're more than welcome to spend your coin over there and watch the entertainment.
Very well. I just lean into Valley. I'll say we'll have to come back at a later date. Then perhaps we can make some money here.
Possibly. Who's the champion?
Champion's a stout fella. You'll see him soon.
No.
I won't get on his bad side if I was you.
He's not here. Is he here?
But he's not going to be out for a few minutes. We'll eliminate the people that are signed up already. So, I suggest you get yourself comfortable, mingle a bit, make some friends, get good and drunk. That's always a good thing to do down here. I'll tell you what. If you need anything, just head over to the bar and talk to Baron.
Baron, it seems like you've had a little too much tonight, my friend.
I'm not Baron. My name's Varen.
Baron.
And like I said, you can head over to the bar, and he gestures over there, and as you do, there's about probably a pack of like 8 to 10 people just crammed up against there. Some are sitting on stools, some are standing. And there's about 2 people working the bar behind there. One seems to be a calmer, heavier set gentleman. The other one's just a woman who seems stressed beyond belief. But as you look over there,
Renter.
as you look over there, the individuals that are patronizing the bar, you see one person just reach up and grab somebody, slam their head into the bar, and shove them off. And you just hear the sound of, "Come out and shot it again, I dare ya!" Fuckers.
Can handle yourself.
Right. That's normal.
I'm sure it is in a place such as this. Come, Valley, let us go to the bar.
Yes.
There appears to be an opening.
You guys walk on over to the bar, where there is now a knocked the fuck out gentleman on the floor with blood dripping from his nose.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark.
I'm just gonna kind of like just tiptoe over him. It's like, excuse me, lad.
And you squeeze on into the packed bar. As you walk up, the woman behind the bar looks up to you. One leaves, 2 more shows up. It's like a Hydra. What can I get you?
Just a simple ale for me, lass.
Simple ale? 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 What would you like?
For me, an ale as well.
Alright, 2 ales. 2 ales. Alright, give me 1 minute. I have to fill another order, and then I'll be back.
I'm going to make some small talk with the people around me.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm gonna be
specifically...
looking around. I'm gonna look around like at the crowd and see if anyone like stands out or anything just noteworthy.
There is a rough-looking man to your left. Couple of scars and a 5 o'clock shadow. Head shaven. He's wearing an eye patch on his right eye. Other than that, he seems like a lanky fellow. Not much muscle on him. And immediately to your right, sitting on a stool, is a shorter individual with fiery red hair and a about mid-length braided beard.
But I'm gonna make small talk around the people nearby me. I'm just gonna ask, trying to get the location of Savor here in town.
So you ask around, anyone know where Sfior is, where's her shop? And as you mention that, the person to your right looks over at you. Oh good, you're gonna critique my work as well?
No!
You see what I fucking did to the one on the floor already? I swear to God, you say something bad, I'm gonna put you the fuck out.
I'm sure you would. I am not here to critique your work. In fact, I am here because I am a fan of your work, and I wanted to come by your shop.
Do I hear that? Him saying that to Cal?
Yeah, if you haven't walked away at all.
No, I didn't. So I'm saying I'd go like, I like this guy.
I lean into Valley and I said, not a guy.
I go, oh.
Don't say mistake, Magnolia did.
I didn't really say it loud. I just kind of just like said about, I like this guy. Not really.
All right, you're a fan. Tell me, what brings you to dare to find me?
Oh, I just heard you're a smithy of some repute, and I hear you make excellent armors and helms and the like.
I already heard the right. You see these fucking hands? And you see like rough and callous, thick sausage fingers. This isn't the hands of a leather worker or a fucking barker. Alright? I'm a fucking armorer. Blacksmith. Like every other one in my family.
Excellent! I myself have disappointed my family.
Yeah, join the club.
It's a club where all the most fun people exist. So
Ain't that the truth?
I say we do not talk about business tonight. We can always talk about business tomorrow at your smithy. Tonight is a night for fun, and he looks at the guy unconscious on the ground and kicking ass.
Spits on the guy. Fucking deserved it.
What did he do?
Called my work shoddy. So let that be a
Bollocks on
lesson
that
to
one.
you. I'll make anything you want, but I don't take reviews.
Fair enough. I will not give a review.
A Middle Earth Yelp. Don't call her work shoddy.
Tell you what, your first round's on me.
Oh, excellent.
Ah.
Barmaid comes
Yeah,
back.
that's right.
I'm just
with
going
the
to
two-
discreetly slide the round I already got away from me so she thinks it's the first round.
No, I'll take yours and I'll double fist that shit.
She brings out the first ones. And says, combined it'll be six copper. Yeah, six, right? Yeah, that's right. And Sfior just slaps down a silver. Take it and get the fuck out of here, a girl's spine.
Oh snap!
So I'm gonna grab
Thank
the
you.
round and
Thank
hold
you.
that. I'm gonna hold it up for a cheers. Cheerless.
Hey, to a good
Cheers.
fight.
To
Because
a
I'm
good
sure it's
fight.
coming.
And being
You know
disappointments
anything
to our
about the
family.
champion?
There's always got to be one in the family that's a disappointment, unfortunately. know how to
Anything about
find
the
the
champion,
place.
boss?
It is usually a pretty well kept secret.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
The son of a bitch, motherfucker.
I
Lindsay,
originally,
you gotta redo, I still come back out.
Drink.
Lindsay's laughing got me.
I originally
I
heard of
was
this
just
place.
about to swallow my water, and then he did that, and I was like, ugh.
I originally heard of this place from a strange man in Lake Town.
More hydrate.
Oh shit.
I just want to see my jug.
Where it gone?
And once I knew it existed, it was merely asking the right people here in town to find it.
That's all this town is good for. Knowing people.
And people are very... What's the word?
Assholes.
Assholes, yeah. All you gotta do is you gotta say the right thing and they'll do anything you want.
Eh. Or you can fucking hit them.
Or you can fucking hit them, yes. Ah, I love your spirit.
Well, you know who's fighting tonight? I've never seen you down here before, so I don't think you know much about what's going on.
I do not. It was either this or the Entwives Grove, and we picked this.
The Endwives Grove. Well, that is basically across the street. It's in the old quarter as well.
Excellent. All the fun seems to be here. Your camera's frozen, by the way.
Mine?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Not on Discord, but it looks like on stream.
Which means on my Discord it was. You're good now. Someone.
And more hydrate.
I swear to God,
Why
this
though?
motherfucker's trying to drown me.
Oh
You
my
did
gosh.
it twice! Wait a minute, one of those is a player, you motherfucker.
Might have to up that reward now.
Yeah, the Entwives Grove's a good time if you're looking for that sort of thing. But 9
Kill
times
him
out of
up,
10, I
boys.
come here for the fights and the booze.
Usually one leads to the other, right?
That's usually. Especially if you're the one throwing the fight.
So, who's fighting tonight? I've heard talk of a champion. Yeah, your
Yeah.
camera's not working again.
Son of a bitch.
Leave and come back really quick. That's what I had to do for mine and to fix yours when I got disconnected.
There we go.
Are we good?
Yes.
Ta-da!
Alright. Yeah, for the past 2 weeks, we've been running a tournament, taking entries, and doing a whole fucking bracket. Came down to about, I think we're down to the last 4. Whoever wins out of those 4 is gonna fight the champion. The champion beat a couple of people about a year ago, and he hasn't lost since. And by not lost since, I mean he hasn't been here.
Oh,
So-
one of those people, huh? Dude,
He
how
doesn't
can
show up.
how can you defend a championship if you're not present?
I don't know, I don't make the fucking rules. But
Well,
they
who knows,
finally
maybe-
got a hold of them.
Maybe he'll get his ass kicked tonight, and there'll be a new champion.
I fucking hope so, I got money riding on it.
Ooh, do you?
Aye.
Are they? Is the betting still open?
Yes, the betting's still open. How much you talking? You can put 5 gold down. Depends on who you're betting on. Would you like to know the odds?
Yes.
Let's see. We're gonna looks out, pulls out like a ledger. All right. Well, there's about four contestants left. Like she said, I got really good hearing. There are 4 contestants left. Let's see. It's still the math here. Basically, it works out that there's a 5 to 1 chance that the champion wins. So, you bet against the champion, you make big money. You don't. Yeah, you make some money if he wins, or you lose it all. It's gambling.
Vali, I suggest we put at least 5 gold against the champion.
I don't have gold.
You have those coins. That should work here.
Oh yeah.
Coins? What kind of coins?
Go on.
So I'm
Give him the 5 gold coins.
So I'm gonna bring out 5 gold from my friend's like, put the 5 gold down.
He doesn't like grab it. He takes his hand and does this on the other side of it, and then slides it over, and like scoops it into his other hand. All right. Huh.
Another
Interesting.
hydrate.
I'm not fucking hydrating, you son of a bitch.
Killing my buzz. Whoever's doing this hydrate.
Oh, these are interesting.
Yeah.
Usually only see merchants running around with these ones. The
Yes.
fuck you sell?
I sell a show. Would you like me to put one on?
I sell services.
No. Gold's gold, don't care. Alright.
5 gold
5 to 1 odds against the champion.
against the
I
champion.
like your orc goblin voice.
Orc goblin voice?
Your goblin voice. This sounds like your goblin voice.
Goblin voice. My goblin voice is kind of like this.
Check.
You're just cashing in everything, aren't you?
I was gonna say Minnie's on a roll.
Alright. Alright. So you're betting on the champion again, just like me. Well, at least you got a head on your shoulders. That and you're stupid. I'm not sure which yet.
Wait, I'm making sure I understand it correctly. She bet against the champion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did too. Okay, good.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
both
I was
made the
saying,
same
I
bet.
thought we did.
Yep, good.
You both.
Well, you lead by example.
I was never praised for my intelligence, lass.
You take the example of somebody you met 5 minutes ago.
Well, this is... Well, you were here first, and this is my first time. You know the territory better.
That's true. That's true. Well, I guess we'll find out.
We will. I have a feeling things will go our way.
A few minutes pass, and the fighting seems to die down a bit. Gets a bit quieter. You guys sort of look over towards the pit. You can't see anything down there from where you are, but you see on the other side, as I punch my microphone, about on this area here, you see Varen make his way over there and just put up his hands, and everyone's just quiets down. Thank you all for coming tonight. This has been a fighting tournament that's been in the making for, well, about 3 weeks, really. Bunch of you lot tried to fight, and you got knocked the fuck out. It was quite entertaining for most of us. Very entertaining indeed. Well, tonight we have one person left standing. Submitted himself anonymously, so I don't really have a name. So we'll just call him the Mystery Fighter, which is a little lame for my taste, but everyone's got to have a personality. He gestures down into the pit, and you see probably about 6.5 feet, solid fucking muscle, shaved head, and like a scar running from his bridge of his nose, like down to like his jawbone. You could either imagine the guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark that Indy fights, or Armstrong from Full Metal.
Right there.
Both are acceptable. The personality was not
the
Armstrong's,
muscles.
though.
Do you question a man whose muscles look like this?
All right.
Man, I miss that show now.
How many of you here think that this bloke is gonna win against the champion? And a decent amount of the crowd goes into uproar. Some throw copper coins into the pit. The guy doesn't have any emotion on his face, doesn't move, and he's just staring off in this direction where there appears to be like a gate. All right. Well, time to introduce the champion who's not been here in probably a year. Never writes. Selfish prick. Last winner of the Iron Warg is here to defend his title. With his bare knuckles and his raging personality. For every Iron Warg, there's an Iron Dwarf! As the gate opens up, and you see walking out, bare-chested beard basically covering most of his front, and his forearms and hands basically wrapped up in cloth. For those that have been paying attention, you see enter the ring Vidar, the Iron Dwarf. And for the hell of it, I will put his NPC token out here.
You got a token.
Why is that so small?
Oh, you made a new token. Nice.
That is his ring fighting vigor.
That's his
I
ring
just
fighting
named it
skin.
size.
I was like, he is the ring.
And there's a mixture of cheers and excitement and a little bit of booing and hissing. But
Gotta have haters.
Vidar seems to relish in it, and he's just sort of playing with the crowd.
Ooh. Callan here is gonna try to turn the crowd against Vidar.
Give me a persuasion check.
And I'm gonna have disadvantage from Minnie from a while ago.
There's your
12. That means I rolled a natural 2.
Womp womp. You sway a few people, but the crowd currently doesn't appear to be in his favor. But you do take those that were sort of rooting for him for easy money.
Boo! Boo!
Sfior sort of yells out next to you as you try to egg the rest of the crowd on. Oh, you fucking suck, you scholar! You can't fight worth a damn!
This is great.
Oh my god.
Folly just goes, you suck.
Foam finger, you suck.
You
And it's a middle finger, you suck.
He's got a beer drinking helmet on. He's
Oh my god. I want to draw a chibi version of that now. Of Volley
Do
with
it.
the hat and the foam finger.
That would be my new token. That would be my new token on here.
I keep thinking of little scenes every session of like what would be really cute to draw in like chibi form, and I wonder if I should just do that now.
If you, for like the next couple sessions, I will do that for Volley. I will put that as my token. Just a yay.
Alright. Let the fight begin.
Okay,
Then Baron just sort of scrambles away.
I have something I want to do during the fight.
Okay.
I have an ability that allows me to help somebody as bonus
Okay.
action 30 feet away
Alright.
as long as they can see and hear me.
Okay.
Which could be tenuous considering how loud the bar is. But I'm going to essentially try my... And we can make this a roll because I'm not actively fighting in it. But
Right.
in combat, what it does is it gives them the help action, so they have advantage on whatever attack they make, and I can do it every round in normal combat. So
Okay.
I want to try to use that ability to give the huge guy a chance to kick Vidar's ass. Because I got money riding on this.
Jesus Christ.
Look how the threads of the narration and the story just collide to make a vibrant, elegant story Afghan.
Why are we not a TV series yet? Netflix series.
I can think of a few reasons. All right.
Listen, man, if South Park can be on the air, we'll be fine.
All right. So
If you
go
won...
ahead
Okay.
and it's not you're more of like encouraging or inspiring,
Yeah.
but I will chalk that up as a persuasion check.
Okay, that works for me. 20.
20. All right.
That,
See
I
how that-
rolled a 10. I got 20.
All right. So as Varen scampers off and the fight begins, you see the dwarf Vidar and this massive mountain of a man just stand there silently, both completely bare-chested and just staring each other down. And for the longest time, the room goes silent as everyone just sort of watches and waits with bated breath. And probably about 30 seconds pass of nothing. They don't move. They just stare at each other. And after about 30 seconds, the big guy starts bum rushing Vidar and just charges at him. And he gets as low as he can, though he's probably about almost double his height. Comes down and like grasps him by the shoulders and picks him up and yeets him fucking across the arena. Vidar ends up flying across and landing about there, and gets back up and just raises his arms like, "Is that all you fucking got?" And Vidar goes running at the guy and comes to basically his kneecap and grabs onto his leg with all his might. And you see him start to like tense his muscles. You see veins popping out of his neck and his face, and you see the guy's legs begin to lift, and he starts losing his balance as he falls backwards onto his back. And Vidar mounts on top of his chest and just starts pummeling the shit out of his face. And the guy tries to bring up his arms to guard, and eventually he catches one of Vidar's arms and brings him down forward, and then transitions and flips him onto his back and pins him to the ground and begins doing the same exact thing. At this point, the crowd is going back and forth, cheering, booing, hissing. You hear Varen coming through saying, "Betting's still open! Ratio's changing all the time! Get your coins ready!" And as Vidar sort of brings up his feet, places him on the guy's chest, and pushes him off, he flies back probably about 2 feet and lands on his butt. Sfior yells out, "Grab him by the fucking beard!"
Fuck him up!
The guy gets up and
Kick him in the dick!
throws a left at Vidar and clocks him across the face, and brings out his right hand and grabs Vidar by the beard and starts pulling him forward. And you see Vidar go, "Not the beard!"
Throw him in the coals!
He lifts him up by the beard, and Vidar's like dangling, kicking his feet, going, "What?" And he walks over to the coals and like throws him inside. You can smell the hair burning in the air as it kicks up. Invitor comes back out, huh?
I was gonna say, this sounds familiar.
Invitor comes back out and gets thrown across about 5 feet and stands back up. And comes rushing over and just throws a punch right in his groin. The guy doubles over
That's dirty!
and falls to the side. Doubles over and falls to the ground briefly, and Sphere says, yells out, "Yeah, of course you can fucking do that. He can't do it to you because you don't have any." And Vidar runs over to him and grabs him by the head and starts dragging him across the sand and places him up against the wall while he's still sitting up and he's still holding his family jewels. And Vidar just starts pummeling his face up until a point where the guy just begins to lose consciousness and just slumps over, unmoving.
Damn. Lost our gold, Valley. I'm sorry.
I was whispering, Callan shit. Thank God the gold wasn't ours.
I mean, true.
Sphere takes her mug and what little bit is left, just throws it into the ring. Fucking waste of time.
Can't say I'm not disappointed. I mean, I am severely disappointed. I mean, he was like twice his size. He could have I don't know.
I don't even know how he fucking got that name, the Iron Dwarf.
It's what's the word? It's a little,
He probably just gave it to himself.
It's honestly, it's just a shitty name.
It's unimaginative, and of course, the Iron Dwarf is the fucking champion of the Iron War. I mean, it's like the place was fucking made for him.
I bet it's rigged.
You know what? It probably fucking is. We should have a word with Varen.
Yeah.
And take him for all his fucking money.
Yeah, let's do
Do
it.
it, count. What are you getting us into?
We're just blowing off some steam because we lost money.
Yeah, lost the whole fucking money. Whole livelihood.
Your whole livelihood.
I
Thinking of.
haven't had work and... Well, I've had work, but now I don't have the supplies for work. So, that's that.
Well, we can talk more details. Well, Volley and I here, we travel and we have a certain set of skills. If there's a certain party responsible for your missing supplies, we could fix that.
You really think it's good?
I know we could. I make the words flow, and Volley here breaks the knees.
You'd be the first fucking elf I could trust in a long time, if that's true.
Give us a chance. You have nothing to lose at this point.
Elliot was there now.
No, I don't. Tell you what. Meet me at my smithy tomorrow morning. And she takes out a cloth and etches something down on it. You can find my smithy on... Let's see... It's just northwest of Town Square, the Market District.
Northwest Town Square Market District. Got it.
It's in Anvil Alley.
Anvil
Or Anvil
Alley.
Way, Anvil Way, sorry.
Anvil Way.
I may have had too much. Meet me there tomorrow morning. And I'll tell you my situation.
Sounds like a
And
plan.
if you think it can help, I'll be in your debt.
I know we can.
Well, let's make it tomorrow afternoon. Because, yep, that's gonna be a bad one. All right, and she hops down from her seat.
Go
Take it
sleep it
easy.
off. You too.
What's your name?
Colin here.
Bali.
Let me officially introduce myself. Fior.
Pleasure to meet you, Phil.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Go sleep it off.
Stumbles, walking out, back up the stairs. Takes about 4 steps up the stairs. Motherfucker. Keeps going up. And yeah, that's where we're gonna end tonight.
One last hydrate.
One more hydrate.
You know, the amount of times my jug's been on this screen, this should be illegal.
Here's the minute pie.
And
He says, "Drink water, you drunk dwarf."
Find that a little redundant. Yep, and that is where we were going to end tonight's session, with one half of the fellowship struggling to find their way, and the other one pretty much having their stuff fall in their lap.
There's someone now. I mean, it's different methods of finding different bits of information.
So we will pick up again next
Lindsay,
week.
just stop.
The key I've learned is flirt with everybody.
I mean, it worked for me. I was just super like, hey, you want a drink?
We will pick up again next week with whatever is going to happen in Dale and whatever is going to happen
Now
in
we're gonna
Lake
split
Town.
into 4 groups.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And then they'll take 2 quests, and they'll take 2 quests.
We're gonna be efficient at this quest.
It's going to split into 2 campaigns where I never run with the same 2 players at the same time.
One is the Darkening of Mirkwood. One is the asshole of the Rings collection.
So, we will be live again tomorrow night with our weekly paint and chat. Should have we always have fun things to paint, but we should have something special tomorrow night regardless. So tune into that, as it should be a fun thing that we will be painting.
I'm
Should
excited.
should be exciting. And then we will be live again on Friday with our Let's Play for Knights of the Old Republic that Lindsay is currently playing through.
Oh my god, it's so much fun!
Happy-
Screw you guys for not telling me about the droid exploding! I'm looking at you two, Matt
Look,
and Brian!
it's your first playthrough. We're not spoiling anything. You're gonna learn this all organically.
So mad! I
You
was
think-
so mad!
You think that's the worst thing you're gonna come across?
No, I know it's not, but I
You're in for a treat. Already you should be going, wait, hold on, because you're on Terrace and you've played the Old Republic.
Okay, I will try, because I can't keep all of the planets straight at the same time.
Just think of planets
know,
like cities.
Right, I know I recognize Terrace from playing in it in Old Republic, but I don't remember specifically what happened. So
Well-
What happened on Terrace in the Old Republic, it's when you get there and you're like, oh.
is that? I'll ask later. I won't ask on stream.
So,
Anyways, I'm
um,
excited and it's a lot of fun.
yeah, so this will be the second episode of that. So the last one, if you haven't seen it, should still be in our past broadcasts. So go on over and check that out. And the rest of us will see you again next week. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you
Bye-bye.
enjoyed it. We will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
good night. Have a fucking good night.
Fuck you.